As an average student working on odd jobs, mowing lawns and shoveling snow, we wonder if Ray Dalio ever thought he would grow up to be a significant player in the financial sector. Ray found school to be boring, repetitive rather. He often questioned where and when to apply the skills taught at school. He was, however, a very keen young boy. At the age of 12, young Ray, curious, was eyeing up new aspects: investing. Who would have thought that the 12-year-old's career ladder would pierce through the sky, carrying Ray to success at a roaring $19.1 billion net worth? As a prominent idol in the investing and finance industry, his practices and principles are widely known and highly followed by many who respect and admire his work. Ray is also the author of Principles, Life and Work. The book was featured on the New York Times bestseller list. Keep on watching as we reveal which client brought about Ray's big break. Hint: it's a restaurant that sells burgers and French fries. What makes Ray stand out? He lives in the present, anticipating the future by studying the past. He is practical, knowledgeable, and well-informed in the real world. He studies past financial trends from many eras before ours. This ultimately guides him to make good decisions. To understand what is coming at you, you need to understand what happened before you. In his study, Principles for Dealing with the Changing World Order, he explains the reserve currencies and their impact on dominating power and the entire world system. A reserve currency is a currency that is commonly accepted around the world. As I studied the 10 most powerful empires over the last 500 years and the last 3 reserve currencies, it took me through the rise and decline of the Dutch Empire and the guilder, the British Empire and the pound, and rise and early decline in the United States Empire and the dollar, and the decline and rise of the Chinese Empire and its currencies. But how are an empire's success and fall measured? Don't worry, Ray has a system. Each country's power is measured via 8 interconnected strengths. Since these metrics of analysis are measurable, it offers a proven ground to analyze the country's past and present and delivers a solid foundation to anticipate the future. What are these 8 metrics? Education. According to Ray, education is the beginning of a long, prosperous journey. Education in a country should surpass basic knowledge and should reach work ethics, character building, and civility. That provides a healthy respect for rules and laws, order within a society, low corruption, and enables them to unite behind a common purpose and work well together. Inventiveness and technology development. A good education system is the backbone of innovation and technological developments. People learn and therefore want to explore more. Ideas sparkle and vividly come to life. Each fruitful idea promotes confidence and encouragement to simply deliver more. Eventually, the people of the country become eager to stand out, to be the best. This ultimately leads to competitiveness in global markets. Productivity increases and people strive to deliver the best in the world because they are assured they can, therefore reaching global markets. According to Ray, this takes us to the next strength. Any guesses? Economic output. What is the direct relationship to increased productivity? Benefiting the country to great lengths is a whopping rise in economic output. This, of course, leads to share of world trade. Increased productivity and economic output clear out the path for global domination, resulting in a significant rise in the share of global trade. Military strength. When the country begins trading globally and reaching exponential heights, they eventually begin considering possible threats and attacks. They draw up plans on how to protect its people, resources, and its trade routes in such an event. Soon the empire begins putting plans into effect in favor of their protection by strengthening the military, power of their financial center for capital markets. The increase in income will solidify and establish the country's financial center. This will result in further investment in the country's education, infrastructure, and research and development. Simultaneously, Ray suggests that the country's capital markets should be strengthened. lending, bond, and stock markets. Thus, the cycle will continue. Strengths of their currency as a reserve currency. As the country becomes the largest international trading empire, its transactions can be paid with its currency, making it the preferred global medium of exchange. And because their currency is so widely accepted and frequently used, people around the world want to save in it, making it the preferred storehold of wealth and thus the world's leading reserve currency. We were not bragging when we said Ray was a significant figure in the financial industry. Isn't it obvious? He is the financial superstar. Ever since he initially began investing at the age of 12 with $300 worth of shares in Northeast Airlines. Oh, by the way, after the merge of the airline with another company, Ray ended up tripling his investment. He continued to invest throughout his life at school and university. After graduating, he enrolled at CW Post College of Long Island University. Upon graduating from there, Ray attended Harvard Business School and received his MBA in 1973. 2 years later, right there in his apartment, Ray initiated Bridgewater, an investment management firm. Under Ray's guidance and knowledge, Bridgewater grew tremendously. The company was all about investments and finance. It is music to his ears. His love and curiosity for his career is the reason that in 2013, it was acknowledged as the largest hedge fund in the world. A few months into 2021, the company was immensely successful with approximately $140 billion in assets under management. It's no surprise that when a CIO magazine and Wired magazine thoughtfully called the king of finance the Steve Jobs of investing. Don't we all love it when an extremely wealthy man cares for the world's well-being? In 2011, Ray joined Giving Pledge, a campaign by Bill Gates and Warren Buffett. By joining, Ray has vowed to donate much of his hard-earned money and worth to philanthropic and charitable causes. He also created his foundation and named it the Dalio Foundation. The principles of Ray Dalio are captivating, aren't they? If you would love to hear similar stories, do hit the thumbs up button and make sure to subscribe. While we have trouble maintaining daily expenses, Ray, from a middle-class background with nothing much growing up, is so successful that he is listed as one of the top 100 richest people in the world, with 7.5 billion odd people in the entire world, and to be included in the top 100 world's richest, now that's something. It is high time that we begin practicing Ray's principles. So, who was Ray Dalio's big break client? It is McDonald's. Ray also played a key silent role in the introduction of the McNuggets. That's it for today. If you would like to hear more about the story of Ray Dalio and McNuggets, do drop a comment below. See you in the next great one.